Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the second episode of the Forever Champion saga. With Brazil, we are at the World Cup. First of all, as you know, we started with a little bit of setback due to the injuries. Yeah, we had the injury of Everton Ribeiro and we needed to substitute him to replace him, so we chose Gabriel Barbosa. Then we had Everton, our third choice goalkeeper, injured, and we brought in a very young guy, Mateusz Donieli from Corinthians. And now after the first game, let's say, in charge, we have another injury, but only for a couple of days, of Danilo, our fullback, our right back. So for this I decided to go and ask Tite why did he do this kind of selection, because the only choice that we have now going into the game with Serbia is Dani Alves. So, Tite, why did you choose Dani Alves? The guy is almost in his 40s. He's playing in Mexico. He played for Barcelona for a little bit of time, and not even Xavi thought that he is good enough to keep him one more season. So why Dani Alves?
O enfrentamento de competição ele eleva muito o nível técnico das equipes. Então, ela te traz esse componente por essa gama, bastante forte.
What was that? I'm not sure that I understand any of it. The selection was a little bit dodgy in my opinion. I don't know why we have Dani Alves and we don't have enough attacking power. I don't think that we even have enough defenders, so I don't know why did we choose these players. We are heading into the match with Serbia and this is the selection. So I decided to look a little bit more into where do those players come from, and for this I have two nice charts. First one is with the Brazilian club, on where these players are coming from, and here we have one club that pretty much brought most of the players, that is Sao Paulo. And from Sao Paulo we see Ederson, even though he didn't play so much, moved very quickly to Portugal. We have Bremer, Eder Militao, we have Casemiro and Antony, all of them kind of raised into the Sao Paulo ranks. After this, the second in line is Santos, who has the wonderful talents of Neymar, Rodrigo, Danilo and Gabriel Barbosa. Even though Gabriel Barbosa currently still plays in Brazil, but he plays for Flamengo, he was raised by Santos. Then we have two clubs which are kind of equal, Fluminense and Flamengo. Fluminense had Thiago Silva, Fabinho and Richarlison. Flamengo also has three players. One of them is Pedro, still playing there and coming back after a few seasons playing in Europe. Also from Flamengo, it's Lucas Paqueta and Vinicius. So these are the clubs that kind of form this generation of Brazilian talent. And now if we are looking at the other chart, we see much more teams, because there isn't any club here with more than three players. Juventus, Real Madrid and Manchester United have three players. Juventus, Alexandro, Bremer and Danilo, so three defenders. Real Madrid with Vini, Rodrigo and Eder Militao, and Manchester United with Casemiro, Fred and Antony. Then we have Flamengo, Arsenal, PSG and Liverpool with two each, and then many clubs with one player. Yeah, so this is pretty much the distribution that we have for Brazilian players. If we are going to see which are the clubs that form them and which are the clubs for which they are playing currently. Very interesting distribution overall. This is about the clubs that the current Brazil team was formed. We will scout more into the next episode on other clubs in Brazil, and we will try to see which are the emerging talents and find the next Neymar, the next Ronaldinho and so on. Let's go to the World Cup. So boys and girls, we are heading right into the match with Serbia. We need absolutely the 3 points here, and we scouted Serbia. They tend to play something similar to 3-4-3 or 5 2-1-2, something like this, but I would call it more like a 3-4-3 with 3 central defenders here, 2 of them very good, Milenkovic and Nastasic. They are pretty close to world class, I would say. Kostic and Lazovic as wing backs that they can go around the wings very fast and very good. Maksimovic and Grujic, I think this may be their weaker points somewhere here in the center of the park, so we may be able to have more of the ball. But Milinkovic, Savic and Vlahovic are very good. Mitrovic also very good. They are likely to play also in this formation against us, just like they play against Cameroon. They won 3-0 against Cameroon, so they are the leaders of the group. We absolutely need to be better than them in this match. Now going into the team selection, we are about to play the same 4-3-3 as we did in the match against Switzerland, but we are going to change a little bit the selection, the personnel that will get involved. Yeah, we will bring in Gabriel Jesus here in the place of Neymar. Well, Neymar will play on the wing as an inverted winger. Might not be his best position, but he will play mainly there. We will try to put in Fabinho also instead of Bruno Guimaraes here, and he will be like a destroyer central midfielder defend. Casemiro will also be a ball-winning midfielder defend, while Lucas Paqueta will be our attacking playmaker. One of these players, Danilo, most probably not. I will change him with Dani Alves because Danilo just came back from an injury. They are saying that he's good, he's fresh, but I would rather not keep him. And of course Dani Alves will be a wing back support, while Alex Telles will play as an inverted wing back, so he will kind of help here with the midfield of Casemiro and Fabinho. Vinicius will be our inside forward attack, helping Gabriel Jesus, who plays in a deep lying playmaker role. We will try to play shorter passing so that we are able to keep the ball a little bit more, and high defensive line, higher press and positive, because in theory we should be the team that has more quality and has the first chance, even though Serbia won the first game 3-0. So kicking off, ladies and gentlemen, they are playing the same 3-4-3 that they played also against Cameroon, but of course they are going to face a much tougher opposition. We kept the backline pretty much unchanged, with the exception of Dani Alves coming in for the injured Danilo. We have 1 point after the match with Switzerland, where we missed 1 penalty, and we are heading into this match with a lot of confidence, hoping for the 3 points. So let's see if we can get them. We absolutely need them if we want to qualify further. And now Mitrovic recovers the ball from Dani Alves, but pretty confident about how this game will pan out, because I think we are a little bit more motivated than in the game against Switzerland. We have a first corner. Lucas Paqueta now with a shot. Poor shot. Dmitrovic catches there the ball. Dani Alves, he gets a talking to from the referee, and he seems aggressive. I may need to shout at him to calm down. Neymar on the side, seems that he may have a little bit of troubles. Where I worry a little bit is the center of defense on Thiago Silva. He's very good on his positioning, very good overall player, but he's not as fast. Well, he will be against one of the top class attackers in Dusan Vlahovic from Juventus. Now Kostic recovers from Dani Alves, and it's Mitrovic for Sergej Milinkovic-Savic. Oh, very good recovery from Casemiro, and now with a good pass, and Vini scores! We are scoring, boys and girls, we are scoring. Let's see. The Serbs are appealing for an offside, but should not be an offside. Absolutely not. We are scoring, and the goal stands. It seems very good recovery from Casemiro, and it seems also that Neymar feels very good on the side there as a right winger, as an inverted winger actually, while the inside forward of Vinicius it's a role that he really enjoys, and I think that he will be very useful in this role, coming from the left, cutting inside. Very good pass from one old man to the other. And now Gabriel Jesus, Thiago Silva to Dani Alves, and Dani Alves with a good penetrating pass for Gabriel Jesus. And now we have a free kick. Neymar hits the wall. Neymar is a very good free kick taker, but not this time. He takes the corner now, Neymar. Neymar again with a cross. Back pass to Eder Militao. Again Neymar. It's not an offside. And now Fabinho has some space. Fabinho, good shot. And Mitrovic. We have another corner. We are pressing. We are pressing. We are not okay with the 1-0. We need more than 1-0 against Serbia. Neymar with a corner. Thiago Silva with a header. And it was a handball. And Thiago Silva sees the yellow card. I'm a bit worried about a yellow card in the center of the defense. When you have players like Mitrovic and Dusan Vlahovic who are like foxes there. Sergej Milinkovic-Savic now on his own. Shot is blocked by Thiago Silva. I may need to change Thiago Silva at the break. He's professional. I know he's professional, but we don't need to risk anything. 4 points. We should have the game in our hands from now on. I mean, it's only up to us. Oh, Dani Alves wanted a ball, long ball there on the grass. Good recovery from Kostic, and Dani Alves can bring in a cross, low cross. Neymar! Good shot, but Mitrovic is there and saves the ball from Neymar. Neymar, very good positioning, very good shot. Dani Alves, also good on the creative side. And now a long ball, but Gabriel Jesus is probably too small to win the header. And now a pass from Lucas Paqueta. It seems that Lucas Paqueta is more comfortable when he has two defensive midfielders next to him. And now the cross goes directly into the hands of Dimitrovic, who goes for a long ball, and Thiago Silva wins the header against Vlahovic. And now Grujic. Vlahovic again. Lazovic on the right side. He's followed by Vini. Changes to Kostic. Kostic has a lot of space, but rushes it, and his shoot goes into the stands. Few minutes until the halftime. We should be able to keep our advantage to halftime, at least. I don't know what Gabriel Jesus wanted to do there. It seems it's a bit harder for him to fight with these tall Serbian strikers. Mitrovic now. Mitrovic goes on his own. Next to him, it's Eder Militao who blocks the shot. Eder Militao, he's on a yellow card also. So I might need to change one of the central defenders at the break. Now Kostic with a corner. Good corner, Fabinho with a header. And we are close to halftime, ladies and gentlemen. We are going 1-0 ahead at halftime. So, boys and girls, two changes in personnel. I brought in Pedro for Gabriel Jesus and brought in Marquinhos for Thiago Silva, because he had already been booked, and Marquinhos is quite young and he is quite fast also. So he can deal with Dusan Vlahovic a little bit better. We went also in tactics, change a little bit, went to balanced instead of positive, so that we will try to keep the ball a little bit more and maybe try to ease a little bit the pressure that we are putting into them. Still a high press, we are playing a high press, we are playing quite wide. Now Dani Alves with Vinicius, and goal! Dani Alves with the assist, and Vinicius very good there as an inside forward. What a game Vinicius is making, and it was Neymar's creativity on the right side that kind of made this goal possible. Two guys on him, and then Dani Alves with a good low pass with Vini coming in there in the center of the box. So it seems we know how to overwhelm the Serbs here. And we have 2-0. Now Alex Telles loses the ball, and it's Grujic for a counter. Vlahovic Let's see, he has quite some speed. Vlahovic on the right side. Can he bring in a cross? Back pass to Milenkovic with a shot. And it's Alisson with a very good handling. Marquinhos takes his time. Alex Tejes. Alex Tejes has some space and he goes progressively. Milenkovic recovers, but Vini is very good on the fight there for the ball. Dmitrovic with a kick, long kick. Mitrovic wins there, and Neymar now. Dani Alves for Fabinho. Fabinho played excellent in his role as central mid defense. Fabinho, he has a rating of 6.9, but I think he was pretty strong. Alex Tejes now keeps the ball. Pass to Lucas Paqueta. Alex Tejes again. Goes into the center. Now Lucas Paqueta. He has some space. Casemiro. Alex Tejes. Vini is there. Vini with a shot. Dmitrovic. Good chance there. I thought that Vini would shot again from the rebound, but he preferred not to shoot. Now it's a corner with Kostic putting in the cross. And we win the header there through Pedro, our Flamengo attacker. I brought in Pedro because I find him as a little bit taller and maybe better to fight with these players. Now Alex Tejes is injured, it seems, which is a very bad news for us. Sergej Milinkovic-Savic with a bad pass, and Dani Alves. Dani Alves, amazing stamina. Dani Alves. Oh, what a cross. Lucas Paqueta with the header. Lucas Paqueta is not a very tall guy, but he knows how to put in a header. Dmitrovic with a long ball. We are winning there, and it's Pedro. Vinicius, we are countering. Alex Tejes for Fabinho. Fabinho. Oh, what a pass from Fabinho, and Neymar scores there. Amazing pass from Fabinho. Neymar, what a fox he is. Very good positioning. They are checking. The VAR is checking. And the goal is awarded. We are winning 3-0 against Serbia, boys and girls. And I'm very happy about this display. It seems that our tactic worked. Our scouting worked. What a pass from Fabinho. Very, very good. And Neymar cannot miss from there. So Neymar on the right side. Yeah, it was not an offside. Neymar as an inverted winger on the right side. I will probably use him like this for most of the next matches in this tournament, while Vinicius was amazing as an inside forward from the left. Dani Alves with a throw in, and Casemiro now with a pass to Lucas Paqueta. Alex Tejes. Yeah, with a shot from outside the box. Very good Lucas Paqueta there. And they have a free kick. Vlahovic hits the wall. Will it be a corner? No. Just a goal kick. Now Mitrovic for Vlahovic. The Serbs are in possession. Mihailo on the left side. He, I think, replaced Kostic. Mihailo with a cross for Vlahovic with a header, but just above Ristic. Mihailo. Let's maybe change a couple of players, make a substitution. Let's see this highlight with Pedro heading a ball and making some good pressing here. Dmitrovic comes with the ball. Oh, Pedro, what a recovery! And he scores! What a recovery from Pedro! What was that? Dmitrovic with a really bad mistake, and we are scoring 4-0 against Serbia. Dmitrovic here, what is he doing? I don't know, but Pedro, amazing press there. Very good positioning. And we are scoring. We waited for this highlight and now we go to make a couple of substitutions. So I brought in 3 players, boys and girls. Fred for Casemiro. I brought in Alexandro for the injured Alex Tejes, and took out Neymar because I wanted to rest him, and brought in Richarlison on the right side. Now Vlahovic for Mihailo. Mihailo with a pass for Mitrovic. Again Mihailo. Not a bad shot, but he didn't get it on the goal. Now Pavlovic with a long ball, and Dani Alves very good positioning there. With a back pass to Alisson. Alisson now a long ball to Pedro. Pedro knows how to fight a little bit better than the other attackers that we have, it seems. Even though I thought that Gabriel Barbosa would be better than him, but it seems Pedro did a wonderful job now, coming in at halftime. Oh, what a header. I think it was Milinkovic-Savic with the header there. They have not been very bad on creating, building up, and creating chances, but they did not manage to convert any of them. We stayed very good in the defense, and it helped us. Oh, what a pass now from Alexandro to Vini. Vini, but the poor shot from Vinicius. They didn't manage to convert because we had very good positioning, and it helped a lot the actions that we took at halftime, going to balanced instead of positive, and then right after that. And now Mitrovic with a shot. Right after that we brought in our defensive line from higher to standard while maintaining a high press. So we were, let's say, a much larger team instead of being a very narrow one from the defensive line, a very short team. We were a much longer team now, which helped in this case, in this particular case. Now Fred with a bad tackle there on Milinkovic-Savic. Fred just entered like 10 minutes ago, so he's quite fresh to tackle. But Milinkovic-Savic is still an extraordinary midfielder, even though we kind of cancelled his role now. And we are winning, deserved winners at Al Janoub Stadium. So we are going through to the last match of the group. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going as favorites. We have 4 points after 2 matches with Switzerland and Serbia. So we are favorites to qualify further. Stay tuned for the next episode in a couple of days.